Welcome back to Chukitable Media. Joseph Kabila, the former president of Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, has been a central figure in country's recent political and military turmoil. On August 22nd, 2025, the military prosecutor in DRC sought the death penalty for Kabila, who is being tried in absentia on charges including treason, war crime, and supporting the M23 rebel group. Let's talk about Joseph Kabila's background. Kabila became the president in 2001 at the age of 29. Following the assassination of his father, President Laurent Kabila, he ruled the DRC until 2019 when he stepped down after a controversial election that brought in current President Felix Tshisekedi to power. His tenure was marked by allegations of corruption, human rights abuses, and delayed election. He extended his mandate by 2 years after his term ended in 2016, sparkling widespread unrest. Kabila left DRC in 2023, that is his post-presidency, and he has been in self-imposed exile, primarily in South Africa. He returned briefly to rebel-held city of Goma in April 2025, raising questions about his ties to the M23 rebel. Here are the accusations against Joseph Kabila. Kabila is accused of supporting the Rwandan-backed M23 rebel group, which has seized significant territory in the mineral-rich eastern DRC. Specific charges include war crimes, that is homicide, torture, and rape. Second, treason and organizing an insurrection. And third, crime against the peace and safety of humanity and forcible cooperation. Prosecutors demands the military prosecutor, General Lucien René Likulia, requested the death penalty, a 20-year sentence for condoning war crimes, and 15 years for conspiracies. The trial began in July 2025 in absentia after the DRC Senate revoked Kabila's lifetime immunity in May 2025. His whereabouts remains unknown. Kabila's supporters are passing their reaction over this death sentence. His political party, the People's Party for Reconstruction and Democracy, PPRD, denounces the trial as politically motivated. They argue it is an attempt by the government to eliminate opposition and divert attention from its failure. Moise Katumbi, another opposition leader, called the trial a cynical political maneuver intended to silence dissent. International observers are also commenting. Some researchers like Henry Pacificu Meilaya suggest the trial appears more like a settling of scores than a genuine pursuit of justice. The death sentence of Kabila, let us look at the regional and international implication of this judgment. M23 and Rwanda, their parts. The DRC government alleges that Kabila has concluded with Rwanda to support M23 rebel, though Rwanda denies this claim. UN experts, however, acknowledge Rwanda's critical role in the M23 offensive. The DRC lifted a moratorium on the death sentence penalty in 2024, but no judicial execution has been carried out since. The move is seen as a part of broader crackdown on dissent and insurgency. Here are the potential consequences of this man's sentence. It is definitely going to bring political instability. The trial could deepen division within the DRC, exacerbating existing conflict in the eastern region. For sure. And the regional dynamic to this is if Kabila is found guilty, It could further stain relationship between the DRC and Rwanda, potentially intensify the military conflict. It doesn't settle the problem at all. In conclusion, the demand for death penalty against Joseph Kabila represents a significant escalation in the political turmoil in the DRC. While the government frames it as a pursuit of justice, Kabila's supporters and some international observers view it as a politically motivated move to undermine opposition. The situation highlights the fragile political and security landscape in the DRC, broader implication for regional stability. Thank you for listening. This is Chokitable Media. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Put your comment in the comment section and put on your notification button. God bless you as you do, and see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
On Friday, Congo's public prosecutor called for the death penalty for former President Joseph Kabila, who is being tried in absentia for treason, war crimes, and supporting the M23 rebel group. Kabila, who ruled from 2001 to 2019, took power at just 29 after the assassination of his father, former President Laurent Kabila. He later delayed elections for 2 years past his term, sparking widespread unrest. The government accuses him of backing Rwanda-supported M23 rebels, who in recent months have captured major cities in eastern Congo. Kabila returned from self-imposed exile in April, arriving in Goma, a city under rebel control, raising even more questions about his ties to the insurgency. His current whereabouts remain unknown. In court, the prosecution also requested a 20-year sentence for Kabila's alleged condoning of war crimes and 15 years for conspiracy, though no further details were provided. Kabila's immunity as a senator for life was revoked in May. His allies called the trial politically motivated. A former minister under Kabila, Ferdinand Kambere, is calling the move a disgrace for the republic. A verdict date has not been set.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest videos.